off since it's turning daytime now.
I have 49 hours into this game.
Damn. So about what, 2 days worth?
Yeah, 2 days and 1 hour. Roughly.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's a lot. Considering the short amount of time I've actually owned the game.
I mean, hey, I haven't even started playing it yet, so
That's fair, but I'm more into the mechanics of a car compared to you, though.
that is true.
You like just driving. See, I like how things work. Then again, I also know how to work on an engine in real life to a certain degree, so
Yeah, see, in real life, I don't know how to work on the engine of a car. Body wise, though, I know how to take apart a body of a Trans Am.
see, I know how
A
to do a small block engine for the most part because I mostly did when I took the course in school, I worked on a fucking what's it called? Not a lawnmower, but like a weed whacker, if you know what that is.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, here's the Nissan. Still got some rust on it, and I gotta take it to paint. Question is, what am I gonna fucking color my painting this? I'm thinking like a dark green.
Mm. Once I get all the material I need, uh, I can uh, swap over. I can get off of this and swap over to watching you. I
I thought
just
you were
need to
gonna
get.
watch on your phone.
Well, I'm trying to not, do too much stuff on this. So, but until Westland didn't get on, anyway. So, of course, I've been pretty much playing this since I got up this morning. And I pretty much already got the whole base on here organized, along with what you call it. I also rebuilt the teleporter area this morning, so and now I'm just out here grinding fucking obsidian and metal.
Gotta drain this fucking fluid out of this damn bitch. This is one thing I've never been a huge fan of doing on here, because
Oh, draining the oil and
sometimes
stuff.
you have to actually do it. And no, I don't mean the oil. I legit mean the fluid in the brake servo, the power
Oh,
steering fluid, the windshield fluid, because you have to drain those as well. Otherwise, it's going to cost you money when you take out the power steering,
uh-huh.
or if you take out the fucking radiator.
Gotcha.
Plus, I have to drain the oil, but that's a different tool altogether. There's an actual. You gotta lift the car up to drain the frickin' oil. You don't have to do that for the frickin' anything else.
Back.
But I am gonna be lazy on this. I'm gonna fucking just tear the engine out instead of fucking tearing it apart.
Alright.
I should probably check to see if I can do an engine swap on this thing too.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Oh, excuse me. there exhaust on this side too? Yes, there is. Get rid of that thing. I cannot swap my engine. That sucks. Oh well. Not a big deal. Let's drain this damn oil. Not move equipment on it. Drain it. God damn it. Nope, move it. Before I can tear this engine out, I need to get rid of the gearbox. Which means I need to get rid of the starter first.
Too heavy to jump, huh? Alright, put in some more stone. So too heavy? Wow. Okay. Drop down half of my wood. Now. Oh, still too heavy. Drop another half of a stack of my wood. Okay, now to jump.
And also, to be quite honest, I prefer working on cars that are older, because that way you're not dealing with electronic bullshit. If you know what I mean by the electronic bullshit.
Not really.
Most newer cars, you can figure out what's wrong with something just by using a fucking computer.
Uh-huh.
Because newer cars are completely run by computer chips.
Well, I wouldn't say all of them. I would say most of them.
Actually, all new cars use computer chips.
Yeah, but most of the cars that use most of the newer model cars that use computer chips are only because of their, I guess, their performance-wise stuff.
Yeah, but it makes it so to the point where you need to be almost like a freaking computer engineer just to be able to work on a damn car.
Mm.
Like, I'll take American Muscle over anything, because those bitches don't use computers. Like, my one buddy watches this TV show called Street Outlaws, where it's literally a whole bunch of people doing street races.
Mm-hmm.
And this one guy owned, I think it was a 1970 Cuda. And people were asking him, why doesn't he have a computer in there to work on the performance better? And he's like, it's a classic car. Why would I put a computer in it? Which is true, because honestly, why would you put a computer in a fucking vintage car?
I mean, technically, if it was, yeah, I mean, if it was kind of like a CUDA and those type of old classics, then yeah, no, you shouldn't put a computer in it. But now, if it's like the Skyline and stuff, I would definitely see putting a computer in it.
That's because those are newer cars. They actually require a computer to actually work.
Oh, I mean, not really, but I mean, it does help keep track of the fucking performance.
Well,
stuff
look
that
at the movie Too Fast, Too Furious. Why did his car get shut down at the beginning when he got caught?
Because of the electrical system.
Yeah. And you need a computer chip to run the electrical system. Without the electrical system, everything's fine.
Yeah.
That's why in one of the movies when they were going up against, I think it was one of the Shaw brothers or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he shut down their cars using that same shit. In the very next fucking chase scene, they were using all muscle cars because they didn't have computer chips to shut down. Not to mention the older cars are less plastic and more metal.
Yeah.
Which is honestly, in my opinion, more safer than newer cars, because newer cars crumple up like a tin can.
Yeah, that is true. To a certain degree, I guess. Oh, now what the fuck am I gonna need to make this? Silk pearls, I mean, that's...
Okay, completely tore down this frickin' car. I can't remember, did I do the interior of this thing?
I don't think so.
Wrong thing. Need this. The interior is at 54%. Hold up, is that just because it needs to be cleaned, or does the actual interior need to be done?
Probably just needs to be cleaned.
I'm cleaning it right now. Hopefully that's all it is. Nope. Interior needs to be redone. Let me do that real quick. Oh yeah, I didn't even touch the interior of this thing.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Make it all look nice.
Let's get some new freaking interior in that bitch. Thinking some nice black leather seats. Thinking these ones. Cost me $680 for them, that's not horrible. I need a better steering wheel. That's the steering wheel that was in that, but I kind of like this one because it's more for racing. So I'm going to put that in there. Hey look, those are the actual same seats that were already in there, just a little bit different color. Cool.
Probably better looking.
Yeah, the ones that were in there were black with a bit of like white. And these ones are just complete black.
Cool.
There. Interior is 100% done. I am gonna put a spoiler on this bitch. Because let's face it, this is a drift car. It needs a spoiler. There we go. Take it to the paint shop and clean and fucking paint this bitch.
I'd go for like probably a green color. Maybe a candy apple green or like the green apples. Maybe a color
I'm
like
gonna
that.
go with a metallic green because it's gonna look like the car from Underground 2.
Well, that car looks more gloss.
There's no paint job I can do to this car to make it look like the one. So I'm gonna go with this and I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. Right about there. Yeah, right about there. I don't know if you're watching or not, but this is what it's
Not
gonna be.
yet. I'm not.
You realize by the time you actually start watching, I'm gonna be done making this car, right?
Possibly. I mean, you still have to do all the engine work and stuff.
That's gonna take me about 20 to 30 minutes.
Let's see here. I do got your notification on YouTube. Car mechanic. Yeah. Click on it. I mean, if you end up finishing that one before I could watch, I could always watch you make another car that you probably haven't even started on yet.
I have another car on the go right now that's actually... Oh, I bought the wrong one. No. Get that bitch out of there.
You're working on the undercarriage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just to make sure I don't frickin' do that again, let me just do that. See that red car in the background?
Yeah.
That's the next car I'm working on.
What is that?
It's an SUV.
Now, is that personal or is that a customer?
It's my car. All these cars are mine. Okay, good. I actually bought the right fucking one that time. I hate when I buy the wrong ones.
Mm.
Two of these, two of these, two of these, and two of those. To be honest, I've been working on cars with this suspension way too often lately.
Mm.
So I just know what it needs. Gotta get two of those motherfuckers.
I'm literally sitting there watching you put the back tire area together.
And I always work on the back first.
I tend to work on the front, then go to the back, unless it requires me to go from the to the back first.
Well, when you work on the engine, you eventually have to do the damn drive shaft, which connects to the back.
Mhm.
So you have to do the back. So I normally work from back to front. Saves me time. And when I also work from the back to the front, I normally do the under part of the car before I do anything else.
Yeah.
Because there's only specific parts you need to do for the engine that are actually underneath.
Yeah.
So those don't
Plus, in
take
real
very long.
life, plus in real life, if you're building a car, you gotta work from the bottom up, anyways. Because first you gotta have the frame built, and
Not
then you gotta put
necessarily, because I've
everything
seen
else in.
people do the damn engine first.
Well, I mean, it's okay to do the engine first. I mean, but I mean, actual building the car wise, you gotta build the frame first, then everything else.
Because one thing everyone normally does first is they do the engine and everything else before they do the body of the car. Because when you're working on the rest of the car, you're
Hmm.
you're prone to scratching the paint or whatever else, right?
Yeah.
So it's better to do those things before you actually do the body. In all reality, the body and the interior are last. As I'm the other way around, I choose to do the body and the interior first.
Honestly, if it was me, I'd probably do the. Well, I mean, most of the time you have to take the engine out first before you can do anything else. But
Yeah, but I already, that's the first thing I did was take that out.
yeah, but other than that, I prefer to do the body then everything else.
That rear suspension is done. Mm,
Buying new rims.
yep. I'm kind of leaning towards Rim 4A. Yeah, Rim 4A. Now, normally this car uses rim size 18. I'm going to bump that up to a 19
Hmm.
because bigger rims look nicer. Now I need tires. I need 245, 45. 245, 45. Holy shit. $3,500 for those rims and tires. But that right there already looks really good.
It does.
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, look at that.
Actually, does look nice.
Looks beautiful. I don't think there's custom rim mufflers though for this car.
You could always check and see.
Oh wait, there is. That's the right one. DOHC. Yeah, that's the right one. Cool. There is. I'm not gonna need that, and I'm also gonna need 2 catalytic converters. Which is actually what people mostly steal off of cars when they fucking steal cars.
But why?
I fully don't know, but something about it is worth a lot of money.
Hmm.
I think it's the
I guess it
metal in
depends
it.
on the. I guess it depends on the car too. I guess maybe the type of car that you got it off of makes it cost more.
Maybe. Back part of the car is completely done. Now I'm gonna put this thing down to get that certain part of the engine started. Because I need the engine block done. And I cannot buy a custom engine block. What is this one called? The V6 VQ? Is it the DOHC? No. I think it's this one. Okay, good. I actually bought the right one. That engine actually looked kind of weird.
Hmm?
Okay, now I need the crankshaft. I just completely went around the car for no reason. Now, what pulley am I going to need for this thing? That's a major question, actually. And does this thing take normal fucking pistons? It does. Right? How many do I need? 6. That's also different. Normally these kind of engines take 8 freaking pistons.
Well, it is a V6, so.
Yeah.
But maybe it just takes 6 pistons.
That's why it's called a V6. Well, one of the reasons anyways. Because I think a V6 is classified as a small block engine.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's also some V6s with big block engines too.
No, they just have them souped up with custom parts. Kind of like what I'm doing. I didn't buy enough. Need 2 more. Wait, what? Am I missing something?
Yeah, looks like you're missing one of those clamp things.
Where? There's nothing missing from this engine. Weird. I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. Unless I have to put stuff on it from above before I can actually put the oil pan on.
Yeah.
If that's true, that's kind of odd. I don't remember a car having to do that before. But I might be wrong. I know I'm gonna need those things, so I might as well just buy it now.
That engine's looking nice with the black and red going.
That's how normally they all look when I do custom anyways. There's normally some chrome in there as well. Chrome like how the exhaust is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need cross member F. Yeah, I do. Something just doesn't seem to be adding up though for me for that engine. Don't know why, it's just something's bugging me.
And guys, maybe you'll find out eventually what it is.
Yeah, once I start fully doing the engine, I'll figure out why I couldn't do the freaking under thing yet. But until then, it's gonna bug her. It's gonna bug the fuck out of me. I need one more rubber bushing for the other side. Yeah, I thought I needed those. Oh, excuse me. I'm almost done the suspension though.
Mhm.
Those fucking rims look amazing on this car though, I have to say.
They do.
I honestly wish the game would allow more customization for stuff like that.
Who knows? I'm pretty sure they might be working on a third generation of that game, and they'll probably add it to that.
Oh, they'll eventually make a third one, but I don't think they're gonna make one for at least another 5 years. Because they can just add new content to this one.
That is true.
That's what I would do, because they've only released like 3 DLCs for this game. And I think there's about 8 DLCs for the old one, plus packs for different rims for your cars.
Ooh.
Okay, so suspension is now done.
Are you sure?
I do believe so.
I'll double check just to make sure.
Yeah, because the suspension wouldn't let me put the rims on it if it wasn't done yet. Engine head. Let's see, is there a custom one?
Oh,
What the fuck? That seems odd. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm just blind. I couldn't find the other side.
phew.
Camshaft and rocker. There is custom camshafts.
You need 4 of them.
No, I only need 2 of them actually.
2 for each side, though.
And there's no custom one of that. So
Might as well grab 4 of them.
I only need 2. 1 for each side. Where the fuck is it? Right there. Wait, is both of them A? No, only one of them's A. That means I need to find the B one? What the fuck? Thank God it's right there. I hate when they use different parts for each side of the engine. Makes my life more difficult. Rocker. One of these, one of these. Wait, no. Before I do that, let's quickly put that on there. Which one do I need? Okay, now I'm gonna do what I was gonna do, which is buy the damn spark plugs. Because I know there's custom spark plugs. I think I need 6. Also need these, which I've never used before. Didn't I buy that one? Oh, I bought the fucking AKY one. Bitch. Freaking hate when I buy the goddamn wrong ones. Wait, what? Apparently I already have those, okay. Most engines are not this complicated.
Hmm.
And I don't have the attention span to do this.
Well, that's because this car's probably in like the early 2000s.
Roughly, yeah.
I'd say at least 2010.
I could Google what year this one is, actually, because I have the fucking thing loaded up on my phone.
I want to say at least 2010. At least to the earliest.
Because they can't get the licensing for most of the cars on here.
Hmm.
Unless they're DLC, so they don't use the proper name. But I know what car this is. It's a 350Z.
Yeah. I want to say the year model is at least a 2010. Maybe 2015.
I want to say the 2006.
You could search up what year model Rachel Taylor's 350Z was for Underground 2. Because it's pretty much the same one, right?
Yeah, it is the same one.
Okay.
I'll I'll Google it after I'm done this freaking car. Because I do have it on my phone. But I have to scroll through all the cars in the list that's on the game. I am almost done the car though.
Yeah. And it still looks like you can't put the oil pan in yet.
Nope. Oh, I'll figure out why at some point. I know I will. I know I'm gonna need a lot of those rollers at some point, so. That might be why right there. No. Interesting. This is actually very concerning because it's really bugging me.
It is kind of weird because on the first one, you literally had to have like at least a block and stuff put together before you could put the oil thing on. So
You need the pistons in before you can put the oil in because you need to do the rod caps and the crankshaft caps, which
yep,
I did already.
and it's still not letting you.
Yeah. That's why I have no clue what's going on. I'm assuming I have to put on a timing cover before I can do it. Because sometimes the timing cover is required for certain things. I'm assuming as soon as I get this last timing cover on, I'll be able to do it. Which timing one is that? Timing cover A. I'm already in the B's. So that means it's Summers over here. B8. Wait, what? There it is. Moment of truth, do you think it's gonna do it?
No.
Haha! I can. That's a weird ass oil pan too.
What the fuck?
What one is that? 14B. It's a weird fucking power steering pump for this. Okay, I need two different timing covers now. I need to stretch, for frick's sakes. Oh, give me a second. Okay, let's see. I do believe that is one of them right there. Yep. The other one is C, which is right here. I need belt. I have a feeling there's not a custom one for this. Intake. There is not. I'm not finding it on here either. Right there, I think. Yep. Okay, we're good. See, is there custom fuel rails for this bitch? Please tell me there are. Cool. More custom shit, the more money I can get out of this thing.
That's if you plan to sell it.
I'm selling it. Yeah, there isn't one of those in custom either, which still sucks. Intake manifold A. V6Q. Right there. Oh, look, it needs throttles. Is there custom? There is. Okay. Now I'm pretty much done besides the coolant and stuff. And the radiator. Now I'm gonna go do the oil real quick. Get that fucking oil pan on there. Sounds like you're ready to go back to sleep.
I'm always tired.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind taking a nap. But I probably won't end up just watching TV.
I mean, I could easily climb back into bed, but I'm really not that tired. Considering I woke up around 12. Even though I didn't go to bed until, what, almost 2 something in the morning my time?
I
So,
think so, yeah.
I had about 10 hours of sleep.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not gonna be happy if I don't make at least 100,000 off of this car.
Pretty sure that's how much you're spending.
No, I've spent about 50 grand, I think. Keyword is I think. Now the electrical shit. Need an ECU. Is it type A or B? A. I also need a fuse box. And relay. Need one more B and I think 4 C. No. 5C. Need one more. There was one hidden behind one of those other fuckers. Okay, now I think the engine's done. Besides the frickin', yeah, it's done. Okay, so all I have to do... Wait, no, not that. Is fill up everything. Joy.
What's that? It looks like you're missing stuff still.
No, it's done.
Ah.
The only thing I'm technically missing is the damn oil, power steering fluid, shit like that. That should be everything. I gotta do all this other shit. Then again, this shit's kind of important.
I can. You fixing to go get the fat boy? Should you fixing to go get the fat boy?
Where you been all day?
In here.
Yeah, I haven't got that long.
You gotta get what?
Playing something.
Alright.
Now I gotta take it to the dyno test to see how much horsepower it actually has now. Stock horsepower 314. I'm gonna predict it's around 700.
Well, you did add more custom stuff, so it might be higher than what you're guessing.
What'd you say?
I said it might be higher than what you're guessing.
Nope. It's 510. It's way less than what I was guessing. That's freaking weird. Well, I guess it's because it's a V6. That does make sense.
Possibly.
Now, how much is this thing worth? Any guesses?
You said you want at least 100, right?
Yeah, I wanted at least 100.
I say about probably I want to say at least 120.
I kind of figured it was going to be in the 94 range. To be fair, I was guessing it was going to be 98.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost 100, but not quite there.
Because it's nowhere as near what I want it to be, let's test drive it. Then I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to end my stream because I'm going to switch to the phone for the party chat because my headset's bugging me.
Alright. What game you plan on getting on?
I'm thinking SnowRunner. Try to finish fucking Michigan.
How many more missions did you do after I got off?
None. I'm trying not to do any missions without you. Let's see. I like the engine sound. I don't like the handling.
Swervy.
Get back on the road, you bitch. It either turns a little bit or not enough. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. 150.